It's possible that the Russians tried to do something to influence the election. Actually, the National Academy did a study of this. They couldn't find any detectable effect. But the whole question is kind of a joke. If you want to look at interference in U.S. elections, it's right in front of your eyes. The interference in U.S. elections by private wealth and corporate power is simply overwhelming. Academic political science has demonstrated very persuasively that you can predict the outcome of an election with very high confidence simply by looking at the simple variable of campaign spending. Political scientist Thomas Ferguson and his colleagues have done extensive work on this, and there's other work showing that as a result of this, a large part of the population is simply disenfranchised. The roughly lower three-quarters, roughly, of the population on the income scale are literally unrepresented, and that there's no correlation between their opinions and the voting record of their own representatives who listen to other voices. You're elected to Congress. You may spend 5 hours a day talking to rich donors to try to make it to the next election. Now, that's apart from the overwhelming influence of lobbyists, grown enormously since the Reagan years, since the Nixon years, actually, which means that congressional offices are deluged with high-paid corporate lawyers and others who overwhelm the staff while the congressperson himself, representative, is maybe on the phone to some donor, and they're writing the legislation which that person then signs. I mean, interference with U.S. elections is massive domestically. In comparison, whatever Russia might have done is like a straw in a haystack. Quite apart from that, does the U.S. interfere in elections? I mean, to the extent of overthrowing governments if we don't like them. It's kind of serious interference, and it goes all the way down from that, including Russian elections. The 1996 Russian election, Clinton not only interfered enough to get his candidate elected, but was very proud of it. It wasn't hidden, nor is it overhidden when we overthrow other governments. I mean, it's hard even to talk about this topic. It's so meaningless.